Girls, and did Alex Borstein, who played Drella the harpist, actually play the harp? Now, earlier today, I answered this with yes, and then I realized I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't work on this episode. I have no idea if she played the harp or not. So, I messaged her. This is what she had to say. Before I share the text with you, I need you to promise to not judge my punctuation, grammar, and everything in between because, yeah, I was a little tired when I sent it. Gilmore girl, question. I totally left off. Question for you. I know you're talented, but did you actually play the harp? By the way, am I the only one that spells you that way? People are asking. I took lessons to learn how to play, but I don't play. Who else had to learn how to play their instrument? Who was faking it? Who really knew how to play? How did we make these musical moments happen? What was really going on behind the curtain? Let me know what your favorite musical moment on Gilmore Girls was while you touch the screen if you've heard this before. Hi, I'm Valerie Campbell. I was the key set costumer on Gilmore Girls, costume supervisor for a year in the life, and I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes, which are only possible when you engage with this post when it hits your FYP. Give me a follow here and over on YouTube to catch the ones that don't. As far as who learned how to play for their character, Keiko Agena learned how to play drums virtually overnight. As her character progressed, so did she. After the show ended, Keiko continued to play with her band, The Flying Platform. She played for a few years and recently gave up the drum. As far as who was faking it, John Cabrera and Sebastian Bach. Brian and Gil both did not know how to play the instruments that they were holding. How did we make it look like they were actually playing in the scene? Good question. We'll get to that in a minute. First, who actually knew how to play their instrument? Todd Lowe, who played Zach, actually plays. Not only that, he's currently in a band called the LA Hootenanny. First thing they needed to do to have these musical moments happen on screen was to get the music cleared that we were going to be using in the show. Helen Pye was our music producer, and she followed the music from the moment that piece was being cleared to it actually working on screen. We had a lot of musical performances in the show, from Grantley Phillips, the Bangles, the Shins, to that entire town full of troubadours. There was a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Each time we had music on the show, the musicians would pre-record whatever they were going to be performing. Sometimes it would even happen the morning of. That pre-record often would be used as playback in the middle of the scene, although whenever we were shooting a scene with the band performing, they would actually be performing it live. And when the actors had dialogue, the band would be muted and playing to a thump track. Now, as far as those fakers, I'm looking at you, Sebastian Bach and John Cabrera. Anytime Hep Alien performed, there was a guy named Brian who would play for Sebastian Bach, and there was a guy named Dave Rogowski who would play for John Cabrera. Fun fact, Dave Rogowski, the real Dave Rogowski, was married to Helen Pye. The character of Lane Kim was based loosely on the real life of Helen Pye.